Hi there, Aquarians. Welcome to your November 2015 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. Just a couple of quick announcements before I lay out the runes. I did want to mention there is still, if you're watching this on the October side, there's still a few days left to sign up for the final rune class of 2015. This class is completely online. It's 6 weeks, and that's going to run from November 2nd through December 7th. So if you want to sign up for that, you can do so up until 12 p.m. Eastern time on October 29th. Just drop me a line at my email address. You'll find it in the video and below the video in the details section if you want to sign up for that. Also wanted to let you guys know I will be appearing on an internet radio show. It's called Solar Temple Radio on Blog Talk, and I will include the link here probably as a little info button. If you see a little eye over here, hit that, or it will also be below in the details section. I'm just going to be talking about the runes and you know, their uses in magic and divination, probably a little bit about the history of divination as well, and their uses in divination as well. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. That will air November 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern time, again on Solar Temple Radio. So, and it will be posted thereafter if you missed the airtime, but definitely go check that out. But let me get your runes laid out here, Aquarius, and we will see what is shaking for you guys in November 2015. I cannot believe it's November already. But let's see what we've got going on. And this month I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot. It's by Ellen Cannon Reed and Martin Reed. But please do keep in mind, these are general readings. What that means is not all of these messages will be for you. Those that don't apply to you are going out to other Aquarians. So just keep that in mind. You can get more messages for you, more specific messages as well if you watch the video for your rising sign in addition to this very general sun sign reading. If you would like to get a reading that is only for you, you can schedule a private appointment with me. I do live readings on Skype. They're $65 for 30 minutes. Just drop me a line at the email address, again, in the video or below the video. It's runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U if you want to set up an appointment. Now can be a good time because I tend to book up really quickly in January. So if you're wanting to get kind of a New Year's reading and to look at what 2016 holds for you, be sure to get in touch with me in November or December to set that up, because I will book up really quickly in January, you know, so you can beat the rush. Also, I do have gift certificates available for the holidays. Just drop me a line if you are interested in that. I'm just kind of feeling the energy here, Aquarius, for November. Many of you are going to be focused on work and money and any new ways to bring in more money. So some of you may be looking for new jobs. You may be kind of checking out the listings, seeing what's going to be available for next year. Or you may just be like, you know what, next year I want to make more money. How can I do that? And you may be looking at new ways because you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the card of, you know, building your own kingdom, being self-sufficient, having enough and more than that, you know, having, you know, taking care of yourself and those who depend on you in a way where there is excess. You know, there's some left over, there's fun money. So you are going to be, some of you may be getting a raise. Some of you may be going for a promotion, or like I said, looking for a new gig. And it is, for most of you, I feel, based on very much doing, some of you may be doing side work, getting side jobs, and maybe creatively. There may be something creatively that you do that you may be like, I'm going to try to do this like part-time and bring in some extra money. Or maybe if you have, you know, if you have been, you know, staying at home with the kids, and you're like, you know what, we need a little bit of extra money for, you know, kids are expensive, especially kids in school. So you may be like, you know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to see if I can sell my, whatever you're doing creatively, and make a little more money. And it's a good money month in general, Aquarius. I just want to throw that out there right now. Things are looking good. You also may be looking to, I'm getting mortgage, refinance. You may be looking to consolidate some things. So yeah, you're looking at what's coming in, what's going out, how can I increase what's coming in, and how can I go out. And some of you are going to be specifically looking for a new way to do this that will be more enjoyable to you, maybe using your creative gifts. And I also feel like you're going to be taking control of a family situation, Aquarius. You've got the Magician card coming up here, around some runes that indicate maybe there have been disagreements with some people, or maybe some tension. If that does crop up in November, if you disagree with someone, or if you get some news from someone, or if you feel like maybe it's been a while since you heard from someone, you feel like they should have reached out to you to check in on you. So maybe this is your child or a sibling, your parents, what have you. Some of you may be spending a lot of time with your mom or mother. Those of you who are mothers, you may be spending a lot of time with your children in November, probably because in the States anyway, we do have Thanksgiving holidays. So, I mean, a family is in there for many of you. You'll be spending time with them, and it looks to be a very good feast if you are feasting. We've got the rune for the harvest coming up, so it will go very well. And, this person who's not present, or who can't make it or something, that may be why this is coming up. Maybe somebody can't make it for Thanksgiving dinner, and it may be a male, your son, or a brother, or an uncle, or someone that you feel should be there. And, you may get into a bit of an argument, or you may be a bit upset about that. Or maybe some of you, it may be you that you can't make it, and your family's like, why not? For those of you who are not hosting Thanksgiving at your home, you may be like dreading travel, and there may be delays in things with travel, or maybe you were planning to drive and then something comes up with the car and you don't have it actually seems like you will have the money to fix it, but maybe, you wouldn't be able to get it in time to do that. So, if you are planning things to travel, as particularly by car, for Thanksgiving, Aquarius, you're probably going to want to leave a little bit early, or allow time for delays, or definitely get your car checked before you set out, which is always a good idea anyway if you're going on the road. But I do see that most of you are going to be with family, so you may not be able to stay for the entire 4-day weekend, or you may have to make a shorter visit, some of you, but it's still going to go very well. And I feel like you should be with family. You should. Some of you are going to be helping your mother, kind of maybe helping her prepare, or helping her get things under control. Now, getting back to the financial things, again, you have Iwas here with which is again new beginnings, and Kinez, which is also new beginnings. And with the Magician card here, that indicates to me, again, those of you who are looking for new work, who you're wanting to do, take a new leap professionally, you have all the skills you need, because that's what the Magician card is all about. He already has all of the training, all the knowledge that he needs to, to do whatever this is, or to move into this next phase. And, you also have 6 of Pentacles coming up here. So you're going to find that people are being very generous or willing to help you. So maybe people are, going to help you find this job, or maybe you let people know, hey, I'm looking. If you hear of anything up my alley, please send it to me. Definitely put the word out on the street or on Facebook with your family and friends. Hey, if you hear of anything, send it my way, because help from other people is going to be a theme in November. I think you're going to find your interactions with people a lot more pleasant than maybe they have been, Aquarius. And you will find also institutions are willing to help you out. So if you are seeking some sort of financial aid, or again, some kind of loan, or, trying to work out a savings plan, maybe you're trying to save for retirement, set up a 401k, or investing, you're going to find that people are very helpful in helping you get that set up and getting you the money. if you have been waiting to get a loan, I do feel like with these cards, you're going to be getting the money or the payout in November. So yeah, with the Magician, which is also a 1, and all of these new beginnings, there is a complete resurgence of energy for you, Aquarius, in November. And you're really going to feel like, okay, it's time to let these difficult things go, or let these more stressful things go, and move on, move forward. Now, what can't be changed? You have the 10 of Swords in the position of what can't be changed, along with Weird. So some of you may have suffered recently. I feel like it already happened for most of you, though, and in November you may still be dealing with, there's some kind of loss. So, you know, for some of you, maybe it's this person that, you know, can't come to Thanksgiving and get into a big fight, but the worst is over, I feel like, by the time the end of November rolls around. But for most of you, I feel like this maybe happened in October, September, earlier this year. For some of you, this may have been a loss in death. The 10 of Swords can sometimes mean that. Some of you may be recovering from a surgery, or you may be finding out about a surgery you can get to help you with any health issues, and you may be considering, it may seem like a big risk to you, and it may very well be a risky procedure, but it seems like there's enlightenment around this. I feel like you'll talk to someone, if that's the case, who has all the knowledge, who has all the skill to do this, and will put your mind at ease. Because the thing about the 10 of Swords is that it's the end of that cycle, you know. So that's why I feel like a lot of you are moving past a loss, or there is a solution regarding a health issue. You know, there's new knowledge. Those of you who are recovering, it may be a slow recovery, but you are recovering. You know, again, the worst is over by November. And, you know, day by day, you're feeling better. You're getting your strength back, getting your stamina back. And those of you that you are having to take time out to recuperate, either emotionally, you know, if you've lost someone in death, or maybe you're just kind of mourning the loss of someone you got into an argument with and regretting some things that you said, you're getting some time out to think about and reevaluate the situation, reevaluate your life and the direction you want to go in. So for those of you who have kind of encountered a health issue that's kind of put you maybe to bed for a little while to recuperate, I feel like it is, you're using that time wisely in, you know, thinking about these new things you want to start, new beginnings. Now, some of you may be contemplating, like I said, starting a new business. And if you need a startup loan, or if you need, you know, a partner, or you need investors, again, it's a great month to kind of put feelers out with the 6 of Pentacles. And, you know, it's cool that this card actually has people dancing and eating, and it looks like a big Thanksgiving table. So that kind of feeds into the energy of the month for sure. But the help that's going to be available to you, you have the 2 of Rods in reverse, but you also have Menes and I was. And the 2 of Wands in reverse and I was are saying, you know, delaying any decisions or delaying action, you know, it is good for you in November. So it seems like you need support from others before you can do whatever this is. So November seems to be like you have plans, you're solidifying those and kind of getting people together, getting funds together, really kind of taking a look at the analytical, logical side, your budget. Again, kind of weighing what's coming in, what's going out, how can we cut costs, and how much do I need to bring in, how much do I want to bring in to balance this out. And so it may not be the time for action in November, but it's definitely the time where you are evaluating options, particularly when it comes to your financial situation. And be sure to call on people around you, because you will have their support. With both the 6 of Pentacles and Menes here, that indicates that those closest to you, family, friends, you know, business partners, will support you in new ventures. So November's a great month if you could work in some meetings at the beginning of the month to kind of talk to people. Okay, here's my plan. And how can we make this a reality? Because I feel like, this would be a great way to bring in some extra money or increase business, expand business if you already own your own business. Or, you may be talking to somebody, hey, would you like to partner up, with me on this? Because I think you'll find investors if you need some startup money. Some of you may be thinking about launching a Kickstarter next year or maybe even next month in December to get things going. But yeah, November, you are checking out options, and I think you're going to be really happy about the people and the options that are available to you to move on your plans. So you're getting ready to kick off 2016 as far as financially in a very solid way, Aquarius. You're really kind of being logical and very analytical about it and looking at things you're very grounded in November. Pentacles are very grounding energy. So you're really kind of assessing things. And, if you do feel like you've spent money unwisely, it's like November's the month where you're like, okay, we gotta, the holidays are coming up. We gotta batten down the hatches and really see what we can do to bring in some more cash so that we can, end the year on a high note. And most of you from these cards and runes, Aquarius, are going to be successful. So I wish you the best of luck with that, and I will see you back here in December.